Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this gonna be, I guess, a little girl talk. So I have my cousin India here, and I decided to do 9 version X version questions. So that's what we're gonna do. So she has about a few questions. I haven't read them. I don't know what she gonna ask. None like that. So
I try not to let my mind get too far out of the box. I felt like when I was writing these questions, I was back in school because I'm like off for like the summer right now in college, and I felt like I was just back in one of my college classes, and I was just like, you know, when you got to develop questions and they just start to develop further and further and further. I was just like, whoa, let me just go ahead and stop. I'm like trying to take a break, not jump back in.
Okay, so yeah, I haven't read none of her questions, and yes, she is a virgin.
V for L for life.
It's a good thing. I should have could have waited. Alright. So ready?
Ready.
Okay y'all, stay tuned so we get right into this video. Alright, so the first question.
Okay. In your opinion, what should virgins expect for their first time?
Well, for your first time, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Like, it's gonna hurt. So expect pain. You could expect some bleeding. Don't expect it to be like how the movies portray it to be, because it's nothing like the movies. Your first time could suck. And only your first time gonna be wonderful. It could suck. He could not know what he's doing. Like, he could not be experienced.
So that leads me to a sub question, not really the next one, but could it differ based on different people or the pain tolerance? You know how people have different pain tolerance when it comes to like the tattoos and stuff like that. Like, I know mine, when it comes to tattoos, I'm not that really, it doesn't hurt that much for me, but other things hurt worse. Like, I don't know, somebody can punch me in my arm and I'll be like, oh my gosh. But the tattoos are like, oh, this is nothing. So could that?
Yeah. In my opinion, yeah, it differs from the people. You have different sizes, different strengths. You have different strokes. You have different, the effect of how comfortable you are too. Because like I said, like, your vagina is a muscle. The more comfortable you are, the more relaxed your muscles will be. So it probably wouldn't hurt as bad, but you're going to feel some pressure. So, yeah, it differs.
Okay. That was question 1. Alright, question number 2. Should we, the virgins, prep beforehand as to like doing it or getting in an active sexual relationship? Should we prepare ourselves before, if we know about it beforehand? Like, if we know we're going to be ready to do this, should we, you know, do something to lessen the pain or lubricate ourselves more or something like?
Well, if you want to use lube, you can. My opinion is you would need a lot of foreplay. Like, if y'all don't use lube, you need to like be ready, because you gonna need that moisture. Because if you try to do it and it's dry, it's gonna hurt. It's sandpaper. You know what I'm saying? So I read this article where they say girls need about 45 minutes of foreplay.
I think I see that.
It depends on the girl you are. I don't need that many. I don't need 45 minutes. You know. But you know, I'm not that type that like. I don't really like foreplay anyway. Give me head. But all I need is head, really. I think, in my opinion, for your first time, if you're not the foreplaying type, like kissing and caressing the body and stuff like that, get it out for about 3 to 5 minutes, longer if you want to, because you should be well moist, and he could just slide it.
You see that slide?
Just slide it.
Alright, another sub question then. So would like self-discovery or like sex toys help with prep beforehand? Like,
Nope.
you know, No?
Nope. See, the thing is, sex toys is nothing compared to the real thing. Cause like with the sex toys, like if you use like a dildo, you moving the motion. You know what I'm saying? And you can really just go up. You just really go back and forth unless you like really good with the toy. I don't know. But see, when it comes on to sex, the guy has different strokes. He could probably hit you like that. He go up, go down. He can hit one wall, hit the other wall. He can just curve. Well, some guys have like their penis curve
Yeah.
G spot. Yeah, no, I don't think you should. You just wait till because it's not the it's not like the real thing.
Okay. Cool. Question number 3. Should likes and dislikes should be discussed before, after, or later? And comfort zones as well. Like those type of things. Should it be beforehand, after the whole thing is experienced, or way later?
I say for your first time, most definitely talk about your comfort zones. Because you don't want to have sex for the first time and you feel violated. You see what I'm saying? Because one, because you don't know what you're expecting. You don't know the feeling, nothing. You don't know what you like and you don't know what you won't like as far as like penetration goes. So if there's something in your mind where you feel like I kind of want to experience it yet, don't. Because you most definitely will feel violated. And you don't want, because that would ruin your sex experience. So yeah, talk about that first.
Okay. Next question. Does going slow or fast help, or does it make a difference depending on the person? Should we get it out of the way like a pinch, like a needle shot, or should we take our time with it? Would that depend on the person as well, or how you're feeling?
As far as what?
First time penetration. As far as that goes. Like, you know how some people and some people are like, gotta go slow.
Take your time. You gonna want to take your time when you feel pressure and pain anyway. You gonna go slow, but it's not gonna hurt the whole time. Like after a while, your muscles gonna loosen up. Like you gonna kind of feel used to it. So yeah, take your time first. You don't want to just go in and just. It's gonna hurt. It hurt, and then it depends on the size of the guy too. If your first time is with somebody that's like bigger than average. So take your time. Do what's comfortable for you until you ready to take that next step and say, okay, I'm going all the way down. All right. I'm going to feel it in my guts. All right. Before you take your time.
Sorry. In my guts.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay. This is question number 5. So, in your opinion, what elements should be discussed before, after, and later? So that means it pertains to anything. Should there, not as in for as comfort zones and likes, dislikes, because we already kind of covered that part. Well, I mean a bit of the comfort zones, but as just any element, what should be discussed before, after, and later on?
Before, I think y'all should discuss y'all positions. I need to discuss y'all titles. What you doing this for? What are y'all? Because a lot of times when a girl first loses her virginity, she has this certain connection to the guy. And a lot of the times guys don't have that same connection. So it kind of make you like emotional as shit, because it's like, I lost my virginity, because you hold your virginity as like a freaking, like you, like, yeah, like, it's your $1 million, So y'all need to talk about what you're doing it for. You want to do it because you just tired of being a virgin, you just want to do it, if you think it's that time. Alright, cool, but just remember, keep in mind that a lot of times with your first, it's, you can get emotionally attached. So figure out why you doing it. What are y'all? Are y'all going to just be fuck buddies, or y'all pursuing this relationship or, whatever it is before you do this. So like when you go into this thing and you have sex with him and you end up getting feelings for him because his dick was good to you, you need to know, okay, that's not what we talked about. During, you say during?
Like after or during. After or during works.
During, y'all probably just be talking to each other about sex. Like,
let's talk about
how it feels. What's my name? That's probably what we talk about.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
But, after, y'all might just sit there and just talk about the experience. That's happened a lot of times. Like, y'all might, because being your first, he might ask you, how was it? Or he might ask him, how was it? Or, I don't know. It has to depend on the person, too.
That comes to another question, just, reaching, not off so of the topic, but as to if there's someone I know. I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
But, wasn't necessarily your first time, but I'm just saying if it came to the point, if it was someone's first time, and they asked how was it, should you be so direct as to like, oh, that completely sucked? Or, how would you address that? Should you be...
Wait, what you mean? So,
like,
how some people... Time?
Like, how some people can just be really direct and just, like, completely honest, where it's all, like, that could be kind of hurtful.
Wait, yeah, but let me see the scenario. Okay, so you the virgin, right?
Mm-hmm.
He asked you how was it,
mm-hmm.
and you want to know you should be direct to him.
Yeah, like completely, like that was horrible, like kind of thing. Like not on like
that's a
either
good
on
question.
my part or on his part, but it's like if I was saying like completely sucked, like kind of thing.
That's a good question.
Like how would you go about that?
If y'all not pursuing a relationship. See, because it could do one of two things. It could hurt him because guys, for some reason, they hold what they could do in the bed like on a pedestal,
mm-hmm.
And on another thing, y'all could be beefing, So let's say it's just somebody that you just wanted to have sex with because you just decided to be a virgin, right? I don't think it matters. You could say, if he asks you how was it, you could just be like, now you don't want to say it was straight. You just want to leave. Don't say nothing, just leave. Tell him I'm ready to go home, something like that. He'll get the picture, Now, if it's somebody you want to pursue a relationship with, be direct. Be direct to him what you like, what you don't like, what you think y'all should do next, whatever. Because at the same time, you're still trying to find out what you like and don't like. So yeah, I think that's a conversation y'all should have. Now, if it's a fuck buddy that you want to continue to be a fuck buddy, yeah, be direct too. But if it was something that you was just like, nah, I just wanted to lose it just to lose it, and that's what you got from it, I don't think you should. Personally, I don't think you should, because I had a situation where it's up to you. Like, if you want to tell him, like, nah, nigga, that was bunk. Like, that was terrible. Or you just be like, oh, it was fun. And don't talk to that nigga no more.
There's a saying I don't know if it's, like, already been said or not. But in the class, she said it, and I never really heard it. In my sociology class, she said, it's been real, it's been nice, but it hasn't been real nice.
You can say that, too.
All right. Bringing it back then to question number 5. I just wanted to think about, because I thought about the scenario where I've been told, and I was like, I wonder. But, so the whole elements, before, after, and later, I think we were on the after part of it, of discussing elements, but then, I guess you kind of explained that too already then. So then, what about later? As to what elements should be discussed later on? Or would that still kind of fall into, like...
As far as what, like, later on, as in
anything.
Days after, or, like, right after?
Like, I guess, how there's some subjects that should be just held off for later on, like, further in a relationship or something? Assuming, like, if it was somebody pursuing a sexual active relationship. But, so I was just saying something like that, what should be discussed later on, like... Or was it just kind of, like, all conclusive right there?
Yeah, I think it's all conclusive. Because later on, it's like, if that's somebody that you want to be with, later on, y'all conversations are going to be, okay, well, what do you want to try next? Okay, so let's do this now. Okay, let's try this position. That's really what it's going to be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of go hand in hand.
Okay. Let's see.
By the way, y'all, if y'all opinions are different from mine as far as how questions go, please put it in the comments. I want to read it. I want to know. Because, you know, every female experience is different. Everybody experience is different. So, I want to hear y'all answers to these questions, too.
Okay. See, with question number 6, like, we kind of already discussed it with the whole sex toys and foreplay and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And what if it helps more or less on the first time? And you kind of already discussed that. Yeah, but did it help you? Did you do or...
What, toys?
Yeah, like anything. Just, you know, what is it recommended? You know, would it be recommended personally from you to do something like that?
Before sex?
Yeah. Or...
No, see, for me, if I decide to, like, masturbate before being with a guy or something like that, I'm going to do it so I won't feel like that when I'm with him. Like, I'm going to get it out the way. Like, I'm going to let all these the horniness out. Sometimes, it don't always work. Let it out before I see him, because you don't want to be a horn dog when you see him, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't usually do it. I probably did it a couple times, because I ain't gonna have sex with a dude. For me, it works, but I don't usually,
Question number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Does the pain... I'm forgetting the word I wrote and I know what it is, but I just can't remember. Does the pain lessen? I'll say that. Does the pain lessen the next time you do it? Like, you know.
Yeah. So, after you get your first time out the way, the second time it come around, you won't be as nervous. So your muscles won't be as tight because you know what you're expecting. But then it depends on the guy too. Because I was in a relationship where every time I had sex with him, it hurt. And it wasn't because I wasn't comfortable. It just was like, the size matter. It matters. As far as pain go, pleasure too. I don't know about pleasure. Never had that issue. As far as size go, pleasure. But as far as pain go, yeah, it's kind of like...
Is that discomfort?
Yeah.
Okay. So then if it doesn't, then... Like, what other methods, do you know any other methods that would help with the stretching as far as that goes, or?
See, a lot of people say use lube. I could see how that would work. I think lube and all that, your moisturousness.
I know a lot of people don't like that word moist.
Yeah, it sounds nasty. But in this case, you need to be a little drip. Wet. Yeah, I think that matters.
You heard it here, not first, guys. Let's see. Question number 8. Before engaging in active sexual relationship or activities, what should you do and in what order when it comes down to safe all the way up to the act itself? So, what should you do as far as research or discover or, you know, what should you look to as far as your sources go, and then, you know, figuring out, like, what's, like, you know, top priority down to, you know.
Okay. So, I would say the very first one is to know, it's very important to get tested. I know, like, sometimes you kind of don't know that route, but it's very important to get tested. It's very, I can't stress how important it is to get tested. It's very important to know who you're about to have sex with. I mean, sometimes you won't know till after, but try to get, like, a glimpse of who that person is. Because sex plays, unless you, once you learn how to detach your feelings, like, you know, when it comes down to that, it's going to be real hard for you to detach your feelings. You know, so knowing a person matters. Of course, condoms, you know, unless you like me, because I really hate condoms. I've used them, but I don't like condoms. So I've got tested. Like, me and my boyfriend, we got tested or whatever like that. Yeah, condoms too, because even if, let's say like you don't get tested, but you want to use condoms, know that you can still get an STD with the condom on. You can still get one. Not all of them. Some of them. You can still get STD with condoms on. So that's very important. Getting tested, using condoms, knowing the person you're with. Then when it comes down to it, getting booty, have fun. Let loose. Show off. Have fun. Because it can be fun. It's a nice feeling when you with somebody that know what they doing. It can be nice. It can be nice. You just gotta find that partner.
Alright. Question number 9. Should you talk to anyone before the event or keep it to yourself? And who should you talk to before anything happens? As far as, you know, ranging from parent to doctor to, you know, maybe a coworker you really trust. Like,
that is up to you, who you want to tell before you have sex or after you have sex. It's really up to you. I know the first person I told wasn't my mama. When I first had sex, I didn't tell her. And I didn't tell her because I was hiding from her. I didn't tell her because I really didn't consider it sex my first time. Not because he did anything wrong, but the pain was too much for me. I was like, I'm not doing this. So it was kind of like and I was done. I was like, nah, it ain't hurt. I'm not doing this shit. Maybe next time. So yeah, it depends on who you're most comfortable with. Like if you would rather talk to your doctor before, you know, having sex, talk to your doctor. Your doctor could probably give you the best information than anybody else could, you know, because I'm talking about your gynecologist. You know, she be down there. She went to school for pussy, you know, vagina. She went to school for that stuff. So, I suggest you tell your mom because, shit, let your mom know. You know, you could, not saying, like, if it happened, well, the first time a girl had sex, she probably used condom, didn't know the condom had like a little slit hole or the condom bust, and she got pregnant. You get pregnant your first time, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's important to let your parent know you're sexually active if y'all have that relationship. You know, and even if you don't have the relationship, if you're a minor and you're having sex, I'm gonna need you to go tell your mama, okay, or your auntie, or your nanny, or your cousin that be keeping secrets and could take you to the doctor and get you tested and stuff, because children out here having sex not knowing, like, they doing adult stuff without knowing how to be an adult. Like, you know, you having sex not knowing what it could lead to. Pregnant, STDs, shit that you can't get rid of. He having sex with you not knowing. He recording you. Now you all over social media. Or you think it's okay letting buku niggas have sex with you at one time, running a train on you. Like, no, like, it's too many young girls just giving this. That it's important to know who you're with, because that type of stuff can happen. Like, you know.
Do you have any recommendations to anything for those who are to those who first times with sexual acts or self-discovery or sexual relationships? Do you have anything just, you know, to say for people who are just going to be, you know, I just need some advice, can't really go to anybody, or I don't know, on YouTube, you know, people can go to a lot of outlets for different things. So just for anybody who's just maybe listening, watching, or, you know, needs a couple of recommendations or something.
Yeah, why not? Okay. I'm going to tell y'all what my mama always told me. Even though I am the street until you hearing it from the street. Mom used to always say, I'd rather you hear it from me than hear it off the street and you get the wrong information. This may be the internet, but I guarantee it's not the wrong information. My mama was teaching me and my older sister about sex when we was 11, when we had our first kiss. So for the virgins out there that thinking about losing their virginity or want to know the steps to take or, stuff like that, please, the guy you're planning on having sex with, get tested. If you want to go to a clinic together and get tested together, you can do that. Clinics do that. If you want him to just go to his doctor and get tested, don't go by, oh, hello, yeah, I'm clear. No, let me see the papers. Because, of course, like, people can lie about stuff like that. Know who you're having sex with. Know who you're about to lose your virginity to. Because, like I told India, and, like I said in this video earlier, if not know, have a glimpse of who you having sex with. Because, feelings, your first time, a lot of feelings do play a part in it. Unless you're that type of person that know how to detect your feelings from situations. Know the reason why you're doing it. And if you're doing it because you just tired of being a virgin and everybody around you not a virgin, I don't suggest that you have sex for that reason. Because losing it, like, you could ask a lot of people. Ask anybody. If you could have waited, would you have? Some people will tell you no because they really enjoy sex. Some people, like, will tell you, like, yeah, it's something that you could wait. Because you really could wait. Like, just because the people around you having sex, you not really missing nothing. You really not missing nothing. Yeah, it's fun. It feel good, stuff like that. But you really ain't. If you ask me, Janae, you think could you have waited? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I could have waited. So, and at least have somebody to talk to when you finally do it, because your attitude will change. Most definitely your attitude will change. Feelings will be involved. You may start feeling these type of ways. Your body is going to change. Having sex can throw off your pH balance. You have to think about that. It's a lot of things that happen with your body that you know you that you gotta be aware of. So know your body. If you have a doctor, you get your checkups. You can talk to your doctor about having sex and find out more information there. If you're a virgin, you ain't missing out on your week. If you want to feel for a feel, get your vibrator. Play with a vibrator until you feel like you can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Make some conscious decisions, because that's some life-altering shit.
And for the parents, I can't stress enough, have an open relationship with your kid.
Please.
I kid you not, that will help so much. And so even if you're bad at discussing feelings or this or that, just try to make it as possible to have an open relationship where they won't be afraid to come to you about this. That's what my mom did, and that's why she's the one that I can talk to about anything. And I mean, anything under the sun. Like, any conversation I have with my best friend, my mom knows about it because I have the same conversation. So it's like,
yep. Now she couldn't get me stopped. She said, I want you to come tell me everything. Okay, this boy lick my booty hole. I ain't want to know that. You told me to tell you everything. Not like that. Well, look what she done did. It's important. Real stuff, it really is important. Because you don't want to miss out on nothing. Because you'll say, my child ain't going to do nothing like that. She walking in the door telling you she pregnant. Or you'll someone at the door telling you got a girl pregnant. Don't underestimate, you know what I'm saying? Talk to your kids about sex now. It's important. Everybody doing it. It's a trend now. For some strange ass reason. It's a trend.
As much as the kids, I can't stress enough, it's just as much as like learning through child development. It's like the parents. It's really the parents. Like, they needs to help to focus on the youth.
And don't be strict. I ain't gonna say don't be strict, but when you strict like that, you make your child just want to do that. They probably shut out, yeah. Or they probably wait until like they 18 or something like that. But then you didn't now they a hoe because you didn't shout to them so much.
Whoever threw your paper, your mama. I'm sorry. I just thought of that. You see the video with the old guys, like, whoever threw that paper, your mom is a hoe. Yeah. Oh, my God.
They'll probably wait till they're 18, and then once they have the freedom to do it, they're going to just wild out. You don't want that. Just be honest with your child. Tell your child, let me know when you're ready to have sex. Like, even though I want you to wait, like my mama told me, let me know when you're ready to have sex. And I told her, I said, I'm ready to have sex. it's important to have a relationship. Talk to him about sex. Maybe show some. My mom must show STD pictures and stuff to us. They had me paranoid and scared for a long time. A long time. You know, talk to him about sex. Show him some pictures of some penises about to fall off and some warts and some discharge and stuff. Maybe you'll scam into not doing it. You know, she scared me for a long time. I'm talking about for years.
Just be an angel, and I mean, if anybody knows, just don't do anything with triphobia. I kid you not. Like, you don't scar your children for life. Like,
if you don't know what triphobia is,
don't look
I'm
it up.
I'm gonna insert a picture.
No, don't do that. That's horrible. That's the devil. You the devil for doing that. Like, no. Oh my goodness. I kid you not.
And it's gonna be inserted right now.
Horrible.
But alright, y'all, so that's the end of this video. This was fun. It was fun, and I guess probably informative for some people, you know. So it is 12 o'clock.
Exactly.
12 o'clock. India does have a YouTube channel under
It's
construction.
going to be coming up in July, I promise. It's just things got in the way, and there's some things that I just had no time to do. So but we're coming up in July, and yeah,
in July. So,
no exact date. Just watch out, July.
So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also comment, let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know what you got to say. Let me know if you agree with me, disagree with me. Like, give me your thoughts. I want to know. I'm interested. You know, everybody opinions is different. Everybody wants.
And if you want to fight her, it's $5 a ticket on Tuesdays.
And you don't want to fight me? If you can find me, you know what I'm saying. But
I'll link all the information.
Girl, she stay here too. I might as well just beat her up too. Like,
wait, yo.
I might as well just beat her up too.